Lower speed limits are coming to San Diego, but will that really make our streets safer? On Monday, the City Council approved a plan to change the speed limits on roughly 20% of the city's roads. The plan identifies specific areas for speed reduction: school zones, roads with lots of pedestrian or bike traffic, and places with a history of traffic deaths. Because slower speeds save lives. According to the National Transportation Safety Board, the chance of a person dying when they're hit by a car increases dramatically the faster that car is going. Here in Pacific Beach, 2 people on bikes and 1 pedestrian were hit by cars and killed in just the past 3 months. All 3 of those fatalities occurred on roads that would see their speeds reduced under the new plan. David Cathell from the neighborhood group Beautiful PB says tragedies like these can be prevented.
I think a lot of people can agree that were all the drivers to be operating their vehicles at a lower speed, it could have potentially prevented some of the deaths and certainly injuries that occur from people driving at too high of speeds and recklessly around the neighborhood.
Council President Joe LaCava said he knows posted speed signs aren't always enough.
We are not so naive to not recognize that, in fact, a lot of people continue to ignore whatever the posted speed limit is, but it is a step in the right direction.
And former City Planning Director Bill Fulton said lower speed limits won't be enough to slow down drivers. He said drivers respond to 2 things: enforcement they can see and changes to infrastructure. So what type of infrastructure slows down drivers? Cathell says there's lots of options, like modifying intersections with extended curbs.
Curb butt-outs are something that we're very supportive of due to the fact that they're relatively inexpensive and easy to put in. Speed bumps are another great option. Roundabouts, of course, are something that there's a lot of support for, but are on the more expensive side.
That high cost to build is why there's currently a backlog of thousands of traffic safety improvements waiting for funding. But LaCava said so-called quick build options can help speed up traffic installations even with limited funds available.
The difference between doing a full-blown concrete landscape roundabout versus the quick build implementation of a roundabout can make all the difference in terms of how long it takes us to have the funding to actually implement that.
For residents in PB, those quick builds can't come quick enough.
Everything seems to cost money, whether it's expensive roundabouts or even just replacing some of the speed limit signs. So we're really hoping that the city is going to support this initiative and find the money that is needed to make these changes.
Jake Gata, KPBS News.